So let me first apologize for the whole mess up this morning with Zoom and the fact that we didn't get to have it because of course, if you all have any questions after this little video, you are more than welcome to message me. So we're going to go over all the vocab from last week. This is section 3.1, okay? The class average was a 78.3%, which makes me realize some of you are not watching the videos. So here we go. So our first one is two lines that never intersect and are coplanar. So whenever two lines never intersect and are on the same plane, they're called parallel lines, okay? Remember, when they're parallel, they're identified with having the same amount of arrows, like that. And the symbol for parallel is the little touchdown, which is, what they look like anyways. All right. So our next vocab word is two lines that never intersect and are not coplanar. So this was skew lines. So this is where you would have a three-dimensional space occurring, because skew lines only exist in a three-dimensional world. Okay? And your skew lines, you're always going to have one that is vertical, so it's going up and down, and you always have one that is horizontal. So if you notice, those two lines, they don't touch, but they are also not on the same plane, so this is considered skew. All right, our next one. A line that intersects a plane at a right angle. So our keywords here, line, a plane, and a right angle. So if you have a plane, remember a plane is a two-dimensional flat surface like a box or a floor or a ceiling or a square or things like that. And we have a line that goes through it at a right angle. So the key word here is that right angle. And remember, if anything intersects to create a right angle, it is considered perpendicular. So now we just have to identify what we're working with here. Well, they're not parallel lines. They're not perpendicular lines because it's not two lines. They're not skew. They're not parallel planes because we're not dealing with two planes. But is it lines perpendicular to a plane? Why, yes, it is, because it's a line that intersects a plane at a right angle. All right, next. A line that intersects two or more lines at different points. So we're dealing with one line with two or more lines and different points. So let's say we have two lines here, and we have one line that goes through both of them. So it's intersecting at 2 points, which this week you're seeing a lot of, okay? So this is, we took this simple vocab word and we said, all right, here's everything that happens with it. That's what we did this week. So this right here is considered a transversal line. Okay, if it's transversal, it can touch more than one, okay? All right, here we go. Two planes that never intersect. So it's kind of like your ceiling and your floor. They're two planes that are never going to touch. Hopefully. And if they do, don't be in the room. So these would be considered parallel planes. Okay? And then our last vocab word that was on your homework last week was two lines that intersect to form a right angle. We've already talked about this key thing about a right angle. The key word that happens whenever a right angle is created by an intersection means perpendicular. And just to let you know, the symbol for perpendicular looks like a capital upside down T. Just to review there, this means perpendicular. And since we're dealing with two lines, they're perpendicular lines. Okay, now just a reminder, you have a test next week. So and I am giving you 2 weeks to take the test and 2 attempts on the test, but that also means that you could have the test along with some other work involved to the second week of the exam. Next week on December 1st, that will be a Tuesday, I will be going over sections 3.3 through 3.5. That's what y'all are doing today, right? Or this week. Yeah, 3.3 through 3.5, which is like the pretty much the main course of the exam. So if you want to wait till after that Zoom session to take your test, I completely understand. But just to let you know, I will be going over that content next Tuesday, December 1st at 10 o'clock. Hopefully, as long as no more meetings pop up and interrupt us. But I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will hopefully be seeing you guys next Tuesday on here. Hey guys.